Hi beauty babes and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back 2019, and this is going to be my first look that I do for you, and I'm going to be doing this look using the Slush palette. Now I've had a couple of people ask me to do this because there was a photograph that I uploaded onto Instagram where I'd used this and everybody was going absolutely crazy for it. Let me just give you a quick look. So I'm going to do the usual with this. I'm going to give you all the lowdown and everything. So this is what she looks like on the outside. And then I'll get attacked by the acetate. And then on the inside, this is what she looks like. How gorgeous. How gorgeous is that? Seriously, look at them beautiful colours popping out of here. You also get a full-size mirror as well that you can probably see at the top. But I didn't want to blind you because it's not a great, yeah, well, it's not going to blind you anyway. But anyway, this is the Slush palette by September Rose, and this is sensational, and I mean sensational. It's just gorgeous. So I'm going to do a close-up and everything for you now so that you can have a look, and I will do the swatches later on in a separate segment, but I will also do an eye look, which is why I brought the camera in really close, because the next thing that I'm going to be doing is the eye look for you, but I'm going to be doing it silent, and I will do a voiceover so that I can just get on with what I'm doing rather than having to stop, look at the camera and talk. I'm just going to get on with what I'm doing and talk you through. So anyway, here we go with the close-up so that you can have a proper look. Okay guys, so here we go. I'm going to be using the colour Banana here, and I'm going to pop that on a fluffy brush and just pop that into my crease. Oh my word, look at the pigment. You can actually see how shocked I am at the pigment in there, and it just blows me away every time I use this palette, even though I've used it several times. The pigment just blows me away completely. It's just incredible. So just sweeping that through all over the crease and blending it out. That is the art of doing a lovely eye look. It's making sure you're all blended out. And then we're going to use the colour Peach Lemonade. and pop that also into the outer corner and blend that through into your crease. I changed brushes here because I realised that I wasn't getting the payoff that I knew I could get from this colour. These are all Morphe brushes that I'm using, by the way. Look how lovely and seamless them colours actually do blend together. They just work so well. So then we're using Tiger's Blood and popping that on the outer corner. And just tapping it on there and pack it on. And then just blending that through. Just sweetly blend that across the lid so that you get the good transition, so it all blends well together. And then blend it through with a fluffy brush to make sure you've got no harsh lines. I do apologise about the fact that I have a few spray brow hairs. It's time that I got waxing again. I'm seeing my lady pretty soon. Oh, and there pops out a brush hair, which you can't see now, but believe you me, she makes an appearance throughout the whole video. So, and then I'm using a little bit more of the Tiger's Blood just in there. There you go. There you can see the hair, and I don't actually notice it while I'm doing it. I'm completely oblivious to this hair. It's quite funny really, because this is going to be on throughout the whole video. So yeah, I've brought that over into my inner corner just to carry the colour through, and then just blending it across and making sure that it's all blended nicely together. And then I'm popping a little bit more of the banana on again, just to make sure we've got that colour that I originally wanted, so it's like a sunset. And again, blend through. Then I'm using the Tropical Fruit, which is a beautiful shimmer. It really is a beautiful shimmer. Like I've just shown you on my finger. I can't get over how amazing. And it doesn't matter how many times I use this, I'm blown away by it every single time. And I'm just putting that all over my lid. See how that makes the colour of my eyes pop, and then under my lower lash line. And then we're using the colour Sour Cherry just to go on top to give you that beautiful deep sunset look. And then just pack that on gently. I'm using a flat brush here, very small flat detail brush, because I found that you can really pack that on. Now that is actually a matte colour, but because it's over the top of that beautiful shimmer, it then makes it look like it's also a shimmer, but it isn't. So just again under the eye. Now I've actually grabbed a little bit of the cherry lemonade here and just popping that on the outer corner just to deepen up that outer corner. And then we're using Bubblegum, which is a fantastic duochrome. It's white, but it's got a duochrome. I mean, it looks blue in the pan, a very pale blue, but it's got this shift to it that it's almost like a mother of pearl, and it does seem to take on the colour that it's mixed with and make a beautiful colour, but it has got this gorgeous pale blue shift to it. So now just blending that through and then making sure that there's no harsh lines. So I'm using my I'm using my Zoeva brush, and then popping a little bit more of the banana on there as well, again just to get that sunset look that I was going for in the first place, and just using it to blend it all together. And then using a larger fluffy brush, just blend that in. And then I'll take a bit of the coconut milk and pop that up on my brow bone. And they're going to show you, there she is, it's the white one that's got a slight shimmer to it, but I've used that just to make sure that that is totally seamless. Now I want to say that the colours on this video have not been enhanced at all. I've only brightened it a little bit. There's no saturation or any other colours that have been changed. And that's the finished look. Okay, so basically you've seen me put my makeup on. So now you've seen the palette, you've seen up close. It's now time to show you the swatches. Okay, so you've now seen it all. What do you think? Now I'll give you some rundown on the information. It is cruelty free, which is amazing because it's an independent brand, and obviously to be able to get the pigments like this fantastic, you know, it's a hard job to get pigments this absolutely fantastic, like in cruelty free. I know reds are a lot harder, but this is just phenomenal. It's just amazing. I cannot say how much I love this palette. And the lady that designed this palette is really just amazing. She is just such a nice girl. So anyway, you've got a 36-month shelf life on this, which is quite long for an eyeshadow palette. Although if you look after your eyeshadow palettes, you should be able to get quite a lot of time out of it anyway, you know, a lot longer than that. It's just a case of, it's just to back them up. Okay, so I'm just having a look here to see if I can find any information. There's 25 colours. It doesn't actually say how much each colour is, how much it weighs. There is a website on here which is, no, that's gone, www.septemberrosecosmetics.com. It's designed in London, which to me is everything, because I just think it's lovely to have something homegrown. Now, I will say I do think this palette has been designed for women of colour. I'm not ashamed to say that, because there's nothing wrong in that. It's like, you know, it's amazing. I think it's absolutely incredible that there are more palettes and more companies coming through now with things that are better for women of colour. I love the bright packaging on this. You've got cardboard sleeve as well. It's very, very light. It's quite heavy for cardboard packaging. It's quite heavy for that, but it's one that you'll be able to take away with you on holiday, and it's not going to take up loads of space. It's not going to take up much of your allowance. You also have a mirror inside, which I think is a perfectly acceptable mirror to work with. It's good enough. You can see your face in it. It's a good clean mirror, a good clear mirror. And yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot else I can say with this other than it's £24.95. I will link down below where you can get it from. Honestly, if there is a palette that has blown me away, it is this one. I used this all over Christmas, because I got this as a Christmas present. I used it all over Christmas, and I still keep using it. And as you can see, I love my oranges and pinks from it. I have yet to do greens and blues and purples, but I will get there. I will do it. I will step out of my comfort zone. But yeah, I absolutely do recommend this. Oh my goodness, yes I do. If you're going to buy one palette this year, because you're going to be on a no-buy, if you're on a no-buy, like a lot of us are, if you're going to buy one palette, I would make it this one. I really would. 25 colours that are buttery, creamy, pigmented, out of this world. Yeah, it is just absolutely incredible. So yeah, go and get it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this. I know it's a long-winded video, but I do hope that you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next video. So ta-ta for now. Bye-bye, beauty babes. Bye-bye. Bye.